internet, so let's see if it holds up. Um, okay. All right. Let's put the thing to set some goals. Probably going to be live for 30 minutes. Let's see if anybody shows up. We can talk about what we got planned. We got some goals on there. Let's see if we can get that going. We got one person in here already. I got my little water. I'm ready to chat. Let me see if I turn off the light, if y'all can still see me. Yeah, but I'm going to keep it on so y'all can see me. Um, I currently have the LSU versus Arkansas preview video uploading. So I got that going on. I uploaded a toothbrush video today, a review. Been trying to get the message out as much as I can, trying to grind. It's on my mind all the time. I'm just trying to grow and get it going. All right, we got one thumbs up already. So I've never had a stream with these goals in here, so let's see, it's normally around the 2 to 3 minute mark we get some people in. So let's see if we can make these goals. Have a little fun. Make some goals, talk some football. Arkansas preview video that'll be coming out. I'm having a hard time. It's taking a lot of time to upload. So I had a pretty good Monday. Got some things done today. The potato wedges. What's up? I want Jesus for God. Yeah, Jesus for you. What's up? You right about that? Just thank you very much for being here. What's up, Det? How you doing, Det CG817? Not much. It's 6:33 p.m. Central Time, November the 10th, Monday, and I wanted to come do a stream. Y'all, if y'all could, let's try to get those goals going. Oh, we got 48 in here. Okay, Jonathan says roll tide. Yep, you deserve to get me a roll tide. Y'all beat us 20-9 Saturday night. You definitely deserve to give me a roll tide. We got 48 in here. Let's try to get up to 100 people. Y'all hit the thumbs ups. Let's get some of these goals going. It's my first time doing this, so let's see how this works. 27 in here. I got LSU Arkansas preview video uploading right now. I shared a video about how the holidays are going to be great. Yeah, it was close, but I predicted a 30-20 game. I said 10 points. It turned out to be 11. So, not far off from what I had said. If you watched my prediction video, I'm going to do some more stuff with the LSU Arkansas game. We still haven't named the starting quarterback. What's up, Baker Bunch 1252? How you doing? We still got to name either Nussmeyer or Van Buren the starter. I'm not sure when Frank Wilson will name the starter for game Saturday. It is an 11:45 kickoff in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, where the LSU Tigers will host the Arkansas Razorbacks. Swedes voicing his opinion. He says LSU is trash. Well, I guess the record speaks for itself. We 5-6. No, I think that's what we are, 5-6, and Arkansas has only won 2 games this year. So we're playing for pride. We're playing for the Battle of the Boot. I actually did some research. Battle of the Boot is a trophy that these two teams play for. It's 24 karat gold, and it's a $10,000 trophy. Swede says they're gonna win. Watch. I hope you're wrong, Swede. I really do. Because if we lose to a 2-win team, that's really bad. Both teams going into the game have interim head coaches. We got Frank Wilson. They have Bobby Petrino. So I enjoyed making the little preview video that's uploading. It gives me a chance to do research on the games. I think y'all will beat the Razorbacks. Thank you, Jonathan Dunn. I sure hope you're right. I sure hope you are right. So I'm thinking this will probably be my only stream tonight. I don't know. Being that I got to get up so early in the morning, I like to kind of wind down. Bama got Oklahoma. I'm a little worried. Yeah, we played Oklahoma last game of the season. Um, Dr. Seuss, I'm doing good. How are you? Okay. Sweet says I'm playing, buddy. I hope you get some, and you get to have a good time celebrating after all love here. Man, I'm just trolling. I appreciate you, Sweet. Please hit the thumbs up, like, comment, subscribe, and share if you would. Man, it would mean so much to me. Like share especially on your social media platform if you have Facebook and stuff. That's how you grow. You get people to help you. We all need people to help us in life. I'm trying my best to share out the channel on my social media platform. I need others to help me as well. And so far, to be honest with you, I really had anybody to share it out for me. People have been liking what I have to say. I have a couple of likes, but I'm not getting enough shares to really grow. But I'm good, Dr. Zeus. I had a really good Monday. I know what I'm doing tomorrow. Nothing wrong with asking for help. Yep, I'm very humble, Sweet. I know that I can't get it done without y'all. The viewers. I got some stuff going on, man. I've been contacting other YouTubers, and y'all gonna see some new stuff coming up next year. The people I'm contacting, they have a good bit of subscribers, and I think I can help them, and I think they can help me, and that's what it's about, to grow. I have limited things in my mind that I know that I want to do. It's like I gotta calm myself down because I got so many ideas. But I know what I want to do tomorrow. I'm gonna start out in the morning, and it'll be around 4:30, I think. And I'll start out with telling y'all what I'm gonna do. It'll be how do I call it? Champions. And I'll show y'all what I'm actually having for breakfast. I'll do a review on the drink. I got some new energy drinks from the Dollar Tree. I'm gonna do a review on that. And then whatever runs through my mind, because whatever is inspirational or whatever somebody inspires me with, I'll have to go and make a little video to remind myself what it is. So many things have been happening. And then I got a place that I'm going to go do a review on tomorrow for lunch. Actually, where I'm going to where they have my absolute favorite chicken tenders in the world. So I'll review that. And then I'll do a live stream while I'm eating my chicken tenders. Then I'll come back, probably upload some more videos, do another live stream, and that'll probably be how my day goes, hopefully. Can we try to get some of these goals in? What's up, DC Vlogs? Hey, DC Vlogs, do you have a way to get these goals in? I think it's just like some gifts and stuff. I got 0 out of 10, but I figured I turned it on, and I figured how to do it. I just never had one. But y'all check out my community board. One of my friends through YouTube, Diamond, I think it's Diamond Dane or something. I shared her out on my tab. Y'all check out her channel. I went in her stream, and she gets a lot of these little gifts and stuff. I mean, she makes her goal every time. And so I asked her how you do it, and she taught me how to do it over her stream. So I got a little thank you video coming for her. Little shout out video, DC Vlogs, have you been uploading any new content lately? Or do you plan on doing that? Do you plan on uploading any new stuff? Sunshine Sacramento. Hey, thank you very much, Sunshine Sacramento CA. I appreciate you. Just curious, Sunshine, how did you find out about the channel? I mean, I have 7,000 videos. Were you just scrolling, or was it something maybe I said that was inspirational? I'd really like to know how everybody found the channel. Let's see. All right, I'm gonna add a question and answer sticker right now. Best pizza topping combo. So if y'all wanna let me know what y'all think about that. That's a little conversation piece. All right, found through another channel. What is the channel? Do you remember what the channel is, Sunshine? All right, what is y'all best pizza topping combo? 11 minutes into it, and we still don't have any of our goals met. Okay, DC Vlogs, I want to make content at some point. I'm just a little busy now. I graduated Navy boot camp a month and a half ago. Currently in a school to get trained. Man, I'm really proud of you, DC Vlogs. I want you to know that, man. I've been knowing you a long time. We've never met aside from YouTube, you know. I love seeing people do good things in their life, and you doing something good. You know, I've been having all these things running through my mind. Y'all know I've been uploading a lot lately. I started about 3 months ago, and it's kind of like I just turned it back on again. But one of the most important things I want to do in my life going forward. Oh, you know Simply Natasha? Yes, I know Simply Natasha very well. Awesome. That's awesome, Sunshine. Yeah, she got a great channel. And yeah, we've been on YouTube for 5 years. And hopefully one day we'll get to meet up at an LSU game or something. You know, that would be awesome. But hint, hint, watch out for this week and be surprised. Don't be surprised where you're gonna see me at. Just a hint behind the scenes. But you know, I want to bless people in my life that are in my life. I want to bless people. I want to bless, you know, with little things. And I've had people I've shared experiences with y'all, and I'm gonna keep doing that. But I've had people, the more I think about it, that didn't need to bless me with certain things, and they did. Steve Bono. You know, I've had people bless me with experiences. I still didn't tell y'all my first Saints game. Maybe that's gonna be one that I make this week. You know, I got a pretty good story about my first New Orleans Saints game, and then I'll do the research, talk about who played, what I remember. I have a T-shirt from my first Saints game. I went just to give you a little behind the scenes stuff. I went to pineapple and ham for Amanda Penda. So my first Saints game was in 1997, and I'll make a video about it and go in detail. But during the game, I went down to the gift shop. I went walk down, and Mike Ditka was the head coach at that time, and I still have the T-shirt that says Ditka. So in the video, I'll show you all that. But I had been to New Orleans before 3 times. Well, cool, Sunshine. Did you have to with language before you? I don't know what your goal is, Steve Bono, but keep leaving the comments. Maddie likes cheese. Thank you, Maddie. I like cheese and pepperoni. That's my favorite combo, to be honest with you. It's probably the cheapest thing you can get. You know, it's a little cheaper than getting a loaded pizza. But I like a good basic cheese, and I like jalapenos on the pizza too. We got 7 people watching, 8 thumbs ups. Let's try to hit some of those goals. Let's get the thumbs ups going. DC Vlogs, I wanted to ask you if you're still in here. Did you make any LSU games this year? If not, when was your last LSU football game you went to? All right, we got 1 people. Okay, my combo is sausage and pepperoni. That's not bad, Sunshine. Sunshine, you make content on your channel? Or are you a content creator like myself? 7 people watching. Today is, if y'all didn't know, today is Monday, November 10th, 6:46 p.m. Central Time. If you're watching on the replay, you do make content. Sunshine, do me a huge favor. If whether you go right now or if you go later, go to one of my videos. What's up, Capone? Go to one of my videos. It don't matter which one, Sunshine, but leave at least a thumbs up or a comment. That way I know to go to your channel, check out your channel, and everybody check out Sunshine Sacramento 2CA. She makes content. You doing good, Nickel Pony? What's up, Lily Ann Rose? All right, somebody got to hit me up with a gift though. Okay, Lily Ann Rose likes black olives, ham, green bell peppers, ground beef, absolute best. Noble Production says pepperoni. Michael Nelson, I'm not gonna say that. I don't know what that means. All right, but I still hope you sub. All right, Emily Arsenault, let's go to LSU, go Tigers. Emily Arsenault, I'm glad to see some LSU people in here. I have a lot of Alabama people that come in that find this channel and they give me all these roll tides. I know we're not having a good season, but we still go Tigers. Ooh, Nickel Pony. Nickel Pony is the first one to ever send a gift, y'all. Nickel Pony sent 100. You the first one, man. Thank you so much. I just learned how to turn this feature on today, actually. All right. Emily, by the way, thank you, Michael. Nickel Pony. All right. Emily, I do have a video currently uploading for LSU Arkansas preview that I think you would enjoy. I'll talk a little bit about what's going on this weekend with the game and, some of the major points. Okay, we'll do, and thank you from Sunshine. I do shopping, cooking. I love positive affirmations. That's some of what I do. Crafts and more. Thank you, Michael. You seem cool too, and I appreciate it. Keep posting and you will grow. I got 7,000 videos, Sunshine. That's averaging 1,000 videos a year. So, but I recently just started getting back into this. I never stopped, but really hitting it hard. All right, Otto has pineapple and cheese. Gotta take care of my South Louisiana brother. Thank you, Nickel Pony. I appreciate that. You're the first. You'll always be the first. How about that? No matter how this channel grows, you will always be the first to ever give me a gift. Now, like DC Vlogs hooked me up with a awesome super chat, $4.99 the other day, and I appreciate that more than y'all know. Auto Skates is at 41. Dino says everything. Sunshine says, wow, amazing. Understand. I took a break and regrowing my channel as well. Well, I've been going through a lot of things in life, Sunshine, that have really been inspiring me. And different people have come into my life. And, we just had something uploaded to your channel, so that's good. But yeah, different people have come into my life, and I think a lot. I have a lot of time to think during the days, and I'm thinking clearly. What's up, Queen Bribe, Utah 561? Hey, if y'all make content, go give me a comment on one of my videos and let me know in the stream. That way I can tell everybody and we can let everybody know that y'all are content creators. All right, Queen says GI. MP says mushroom and spinach. Had that. That's interesting. Mushrooms and spinach. That's something. Queen Bribe you says hi. But I'm not gonna tell y'all everything I'm doing, but I have something pretty special planned for Saturday. Got something special planned for Friday, and got something special again planned for Sunday. So I got another great week planned. The weekend after that, I'm not sure. How about pepperonis and bell peppers? That's a good one, Nickel. Have y'all been watching my latest videos? Have y'all seen my Cajuns game? What's up, Saban Nation? There's my moderator. That's my number one Alabama fan right there, Saban Nation. So have y'all seen my? Have y'all seen my? What is it? 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 What is it Have you seen some of the latest stuff I've been uploading? I've been really trying to share it out. You know, it came to me last night. I was about to fall asleep. Brought as cheese and olive. It came to me last night. I had an inspirational message. I made a video about nothing is a coincidence in life. And it was about a 4-minute video. And it hit me yesterday. I was in church and I was sitting in the pew, and it just hit me really hard what I wanted to talk about. Because I want to talk about a lot of things, but some things just come to the forefront. And I truly believe that we're not here just floating around. I believe there's a reason y'all are here watching me on this channel. Maybe I can inspire y'all. I don't know. Thank you, Saban. I love you too. Love all of y'all, man. Thank y'all for being there to listen to me. That's listening to me means more than y'all will ever know. Y'all are all a part of my life, and I hope y'all continue to be. This is just a platform that allows me to meet a lot of people, you know, and share what I gotta say. All right, Guy says pep. Hazy Blue says cheese, just cheese. Saving Nation says love you so much, Crisco. YMUS says caramel and dried fish. That's something I never heard of. But going back to what I was saying, you know, yeah, we out of the playoffs, Guy. And if we don't win at least one of these games, we ain't even gonna be in a bowl game, because you gotta win 6 games to get in a bowl game. But it hit me last night about 10 o'clock. I said, you know, I can only spread the word by myself. All right, Hockey says, Hockey, hit me with a like, hit me with a thumbs up. You did the comment. Leave me with a subscribe and share the stream and share the videos, and I'll read what you got to say. Chicken sausage and a little bit of bacon. See, I told you I would. So it hit me about 10 o'clock last night. I got to start sharing. I got to start handling my business. And I shared that message. I tried to set it on a page where they had 4.4 million people. All right, Saban Nation says hockey, chicken, sausage. Okay, chicken, sausage, and bacon sound mighty fine. Yum, yum. Come get you some. So I shared that video on this page that had 4.4 million people, but they wouldn't post it on their page. So I went. Wait, T-Dub says it's alive. He had his nipple. Aw, that's crazy. All right, I'm gonna read your comment. Crisco is fat in a can, bro. Strange name to choose unless you're a Kardashian. Okay, I'm gonna come back to the statement, but first I gotta tell you last night at 10 o'clock what happened. So I'm trying to sleep, and then it hit me. I got to share this with groups that have a lot of people. So I shared that message, with 4.4 million. They didn't post it. Then I shared it with a couple of them that had about 300,000, and they posted it, you know. So I had 4 groups that had each like 300,000. That's over 1 million people. So at least I'm getting the word out. I do have a method behind my madness. I want y'all to know that. I do have a method behind my madness. Don't ever think that I don't know what I'm doing. I've been at this 7 years. I've studied a lot. I've studied a lot of people. I know what works. I know what don't work. And I know that you have to do this. You gotta take control. You gotta be in the driver's seat to get it done. I do want to touch base on your statement before I read the next comment. Crisco is fat in a can, bro. Strange thing to choose unless you're a Kardashian. So Crisco's Countrylife was actually the third name that I chose. My first name I chose back in the day was Crisco Domingo. I changed that up. My name would have been LSU Go Tigers. The reason I changed that name to LSU Go Tigers, the reason I changed that name was I'm sitting in front of my fire pit one night, and I realized that I don't want to be just stuck to one topic. You know, I have a lot of thoughts on this, and I really believe that the key for me to be successful is to keep doing what I'm doing, and that's not to stick to one topic. Now, some people, that's what they want to do. They very successful, but I want it to be known as ultimately a vlogger, which means I can say and do whatever I want. I can tag my videos however I want, and the people that I'm bringing in understand that, and that's what they want to see. So I am gonna be doing collaborations and trying and meeting other people that more or less stick to one topic. When it comes to LSU, hold on. When it comes to LSU, I think I represent more of the average fan, which is more concerned about the game day experience, like going to the game, tailgating, having a good time. Not as much concerned about the stats, those sort of things, but more. I think the average fan goes to have a good time to the LSU games. I think more people care about enjoying themselves at the games. I just want to see how many people have commented. All right. Okay, we still good. Let me finish saying this and then I'm gonna continue what I'm saying. Okay. At work, I made sourdough bread over an open fire in a Dutch oven. Hold on one second. I have this doggone thing. So a lot more than just specific details. Yeah, I like talking about players and coaches and all that, but I just think people go to football games to enjoy themselves more than anything. They want a good experience. What did you eat? What time you got there? Where did you park? The tailgating. How was the game? But they don't really care about, you know, every little stat. They just want to have a good time. All right. Let me read some comments. Oh, we did get a lot of comments. Okay. Guy said, "What are you sharing? I just joined. I'm just talking. I'm just having a good time and having a little Monday night stream. It's getting dark. Y'all can see that. I've been live for almost 30 minutes. um, the uh, the Straight Nova low key best pizza combo is rocks and peanut butter. All right, T Dubsky says stop the cap. I don't know what that means, but okay. Saban Nation says, hey y'all, do me a favor, please. Let's keep it clean. This is a family and kid friendly channel. It sure is. Thank you so much, Saban Nation. Jaron Bog says Parmesan cheese and hot sauce with peppers. Hazel Fremont says sausage. Okay, Gar says I'm a Gator, so it not much for me. One of the things I enjoy about this is bringing in other fans from other colleges. We all passionate about our teams. So I got a question for you, Guy, if you're still here. Would you want Brian Kelly as your next head coach, or would you want Lane Kiffin, or who would you want as your next coach of the Florida Gators? Saban Nation says tailgating is so much fun. It absolutely is. Great way to meet people and great way to socialize and eat some good food and just have a good time. Guy's favorite NFL team, that would be the New Orleans Saints, which they won 17-7 yesterday against the Carolina Panthers. Sunshine says pizza sounds good. Okay, David Sawyers 234, ham, onion, bacon, and pineapple with almonds. I never heard of almonds on a pizza. Right, Saban says I don't eat pizza very often. I'm still working hard to keep my schoolgirl figure. Cool. Just checking. Hey, Diamond Dimes. What's up, my girl? I did a shout out video to you for teaching me how to put on these goals. I got one of them. I don't get as much as you, but I'm trying. So, yeah. Pizza, salt, and barbecue from Sunshine. Fur Killer, all. And Diamond Dime says, that's why you're glitching, because something is out. And you're right, I have a video uploading. I have a video of the LSU Arkansas preview that I'm doing right now. Yeah, y'all check out Diamond Dimes. She's very dedicated. She's got the same desire to succeed as I do. And I know in 2026 Diamond Dimes, you almost said 10,000 Diamond Dimes, and that was your goal for the month. But you're gonna get there, and I'm gonna get there too. um, David Sawyer says, "Why did the bike fall? Because it was too tired." I like that one. You should have got the kickstand up. Diamond Dime says, "What's up?" And Diamond Dimes, I watch your channel, and whenever somebody gives you a gift, you say, "I want to say thank you, thank you, thank you." I hear you singing. I was listening to you today, and everybody could hear you singing where I was. All right, guy says, "I would want Eagles definite defensive coordinator." Yeah, I sound like you, huh? Tell it you, Dime. I sound like you. You say, "I want to say thank you, thank you, thank you." I sound just like you. Yep, yep. And we're going to be friends for a long time, Diamond Dimes. I found your channel just scrolling up. I saw you. And I said, this girl this woman really cares about her channel and she wants to succeed. We have something in common. I'm trying, Saban. I'm doing it all honestly. I have, things. I'm making some business cards and hats in the next upcoming year. I'll tell y'all more about it. I'll show them off to y'all. I feel like everybody out there has a story, and I feel like you gotta self-promote if you really want to get it done. And after 7 years, that's where I'm at. It's time to get it done. Nickel Pony says, "I enjoy channels with different content instead of just one topic, kind of like YouTube Gumbo instead of a YouTube hot dog." Well, you in the right place, Nickel Pony. I made a video. I'll make a video about anything. I made a video today about the toothbrush I bought yesterday. How about that? All right, guys, smiling. Guys says, "Any teams from other sports?" Um, I don't follow NBA basketball. I was a big LeBron James fan when he was with the Cleveland Cavaliers. And we have the Pelicans in New Orleans, in Louisiana, but I didn't grow up with them, so I've never been to a game. I love LSU baseball. I love probably more than LSU basketball, but I love going to all the games. And what about you, guy? Tell me about you, man. Everybody has a story, man. That's what makes YouTube so special. We all have a story to share with the world. And I will share a video on my channel, Sunshine Says. Man, I sure would appreciate that. That's how you grow. You got to get exposure. That's how you grow, Sunshine. And you know what? I'm going to do the same for you. I got a community tab. I've been taking advantage of it. One of the things I want to talk about before I forget, because I'm going to stay live with y'all till I make an hour. It's 6:05 right now. But one of the things I was inspired to talk about, I didn't make the video yet, is, let's see, how do I put it? Why we should all respect one another's opinion. Think about that. Oh, Saban Nation. She say it ain't nothing. Hey, Saban Nation. Like I was telling you, I got 2 Alabama friends. One that's on YouTube, Bama Moore. I think you'd like his channel. Check him out. Tell him I sent you. And the other one is Roll Tide Willie. I don't know if he's on. You can find him on Facebook and stuff. Roll Tide Willie. Okay, best advice I've ever gotten was, a man told me you can succeed once you remember the windshield is bigger than the rear view. Hey, that's good advice, Nickel. But today I was inspired, by, and I'll make this video. It might come out tomorrow. I'm not sure. I feel like I can't say every motivational thing that I have going on. I do need to save some stuff because it won't be football season forever. It won't be football season forever, and I gotta be able to save a couple things for the off season. But this was a message that I was inspired today, and it's we should all respect each other's opinions, whether we like them or not. Something to that effect. And I'm gonna tell y'all something, and I hope that y'all are listening to what I'm saying. Um, these messages are from experience. What makes people think I look like, what's up, Valerie? I look like Felix? Okay. Whatever that means. I hope that's a good thing. What makes people think differently a lot of times. So check this out, Saban Nation. I'm going to read your comment first. Respect is the most important thing in relationships, whether it's platonic friendship or at home with your spouse and kids. You're so right. That's very, very true. But there's so many people in this world. And this is very hard to process. But I want y'all to think about this. We're all at a different time in our life, at a different season. When you are 20 years old, I'm just going to use this as an example. Compared to when you are 40 years old, compared to when you are 60 years old, and compared to when you're 80 years old. What's up, Big Joe? All right, y'all watch out. The enforcers in the house. So I'm just going to use it. I'm just use the analogy every 20 years. When think about it. You're born, then let's just say 20 years, 40-year-old man, a 60-year-old man, and an 80-year-old man. That man ain't going to think the same. You know, people are in a different time in their life. Everybody's going through something, and everybody is at a different season in their life. All right. And so I'm 47. When I was 27, or let's just when I was 20, I didn't think the same as I do now. I knew that. I understood that when I'd be a little older, I'd think different. But I didn't have the same ideas. I didn't like the same things. On little things, music, just in sports teams. I wasn't a big LSU fan back in the day. Thank you, Diamond. I wasn't. I was different. Um, and I'm going to share this in a message. So the way I think about something and the way somebody else thinks about that uh, may not be the same because we in a I agree for the most part, but if you have hope, respect should be given. Definitely, that's what I'm getting to, though, Saban. We should all respect one another's opinions, and as human beings. You know what I'm saying? Because, like I said, a 25-year-old, if you sit down and talk with him, talking to me, he may not think the same as I do, and and that's okay. You gotta humbly listen. Listen to what a person has to say. If they willing to listen to me, I'm gonna listen to them. And that's a message I want to get out, that people need to hear in the world, that we need to respect one another as human beings. So I hope in some way, y'all get something from that. I hope that means something to y'all, because it definitely means something to me. Okay, my partner. All right, I'm very sorry to hear that, Saban Nation. Yep, I'm very sorry to hear that. All right, John, welcome in, John. You want a good pizza? He says. Try a pizza with pesto sauce and ham. Gene says something silly. I'm not gonna say that. John says and pineapple. Yep. Yeah, you say something like that again, Gene. I'm sorry. We're gonna have to time you out, buddy. But that's one of the things, that I'm inspired to talk about. Um, Probably about, let's see, 10 o'clock this morning. It came to me. I made a video about this today, about how the holidays are going to be different this year because of me, because of my attitude, because of how I feel, what's going on in my life right now. So, y'all got to understand, I got family members and close friends that watch. They may be in here right now and they might not be saying nothing. And, a lot of y'all I've never met. Don't know if we ever gonna meet. I mean, maybe one day we do a meetup. I've thought about that. In the future somewhere, maybe at Tiger Stadium. I don't know. Maybe one day we'll meet up in this life. I don't know. I can't promise anything, but um, different. James, this could be different. You okay? Saban says different. You okay? Hold on. I'm not sure what that means. Saban Nation. Different. You okay? Okay. Okay. I see what you're saying about the holidays. I am okay. I am past okay. I am the happiest I've ever been in my life. Saban Nation. Um, things things are. I'm able to think clearly. You know what I'm saying? I'm able to think clearly about things. I feel like I'm in the driver's seat. I feel like the best days lie ahead for me now. And what happens is people that people that know me close understand what I'm talking about. Oh, that's okay, Saban Nation. People that know me close, I'd say for the last 20 years, when they'd see me at family events and stuff, they could. I know that they could see me as down. When they first met me, when people first met me back in the day, I was full of youth and enjoyment and excitement. And then life took a big toll on me. I went through a lot of stuff. I had to battle. I had obligations, and it was very hard for me. It's kind of hard for me to talk about, but it was hard on me. And today I was thinking about how different it's gonna be because now I can relax. I'm happy. I'm content with my life. I got a good thing going. I want to see what this deleted message is. Pro folk. All right. Thank you for deleting that message, Big Joe. Um, so the holidays this year are gonna be. It's not about presents, but a great time. I'm excited to spend time with friends and family, and I wanted to get that message out to people. And it's just November the 10th. We got like 2 weeks, but I felt like it was a good message to get out at this time that the holidays were coming up. I talked to, I had talked about this. I talked to one of my aunts yesterday that I hadn't actually sat down and talked with for, had a good chat with. And so I was drinking an energy drink. I think it was a C4, strawberry, whatever. But the point is, I was talking a lot, and I was, talking about all kind of stuff. And I know she hadn't seen me like that in a long time. And it kind of, I think she kind of thought that the energy drink was making me, talk a lot, and that's not what it was. The reason I was talking so much is because I'm excited. I had an uncle. Um, I pulled him to the side. I said, I need to talk to you. And I talked with him for about a good 20 minutes. And I told him what was going on. And he would always tell me, you know, um, different things that I need to change in my life. Uh, and I told him, I'm the happiest I've ever been. I'm the happiest I've ever been in my life, And I talked with him a good while, and I told him that I know that he always wanted to see me happy. And so yeah, and we talked a good while, and then I said, let's go back in the front. Time's flying by. We we not promised tomorrow. We don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow with anybody. The people we love, and we don't know. So times are wasting. That's why the holidays make them special this year. So I wanted to get that out. Let me read some comments. All right. Seven Nation says Pro Folk 22. Tis love. Keep it clean. I appreciate you. Say, who would have thought Alabama fan and an LSU fan could get along so good? Saban Nation. Who would have thought that? Huh? All right. Joe says you're welcome. Christian Prize 23 is giving me a roll tide. I get all these Alabama fans in here. I gotta give y'all props, Alabama fans. Y'all done found me. All right, Saban Nation. Aunties give the absolute best advice. They do. They really do. And I've learned as you get older, just the best thing you can do is listen. You know what? My buddy has a. Y'all gonna be introduced to him. He just starting on YouTube. I think in some way I inspired him to start a channel, and he only has a couple videos, but he's trying to do the right thing in his life right now. And great guy. Just made some bad decisions. He'll tell you that himself. But one thing I took from his video, he said to love someone is to listen. And a lot of times that's what somebody needs in life, is just to be listened to. Maybe somebody that's going through a hard time, they just need you to sit there and listen. And I have trouble sometimes because I'm so talkative. I want to be the one talking, and sometimes I get so excited I can't stop talking. And then I pull the reins back and I just listen. Just listen to what somebody has to say. Listen to their opinion. And but yeah, y'all gonna meet him. I'm gonna be talking with him this weekend, and I want to really sit down and talk with him and see what his goals are on this platform. See, I don't know. I know what mine are. Mine are eventually to bless people. That's a big thing I want to do in 2026, because I've been blessed. The more I share these stories with y'all of my life, I know that people bless me when they didn't have to. All right, GK Kids, Senor. Hey, how you doing? Candy Wilson's, hey folks. GK Kids, Senor. How are you tonight? I'm doing great. I got about 12 minutes and then I'm gonna go in. GK Kids, giving me some hearts. Let's see if we can get some of them. We only got 1 of 10 on them goals, y'all. I'd definitely like to see us hit some goals. Okay, Saban Nation says, I'm so glad you're happy. I'm like, man, what if this is just a phase I'm going through? What if it's just a season in my life? Because it's very fresh. It's been about the last 3 months that I've been like this. I've really felt good like I used to. It really been about probably 20, I'd say 20 years, 20 something years that I've been depressed and frustrated and tired, motivated, burned out, all those things. And Big Joe and them know. Y'all would come in my live streams. I knew I wanted to do YouTube. I would still go live, but I'd sleep my lunch breaks. I would sleep through the whole thing, and I'd have the camera facing me, and I'd be sleeping. I was tired and burned out. And now, even though I only get a 30-minute break, I do a live stream, and I'm awake every day. Okay, Sweet says pineapple ham and bacon. I hope you done hit that like and subscribe, Sweet. All right, GK Kid says Tamzak done. Thank you. And Saban says happiness for you has been a long time coming. I believe that. I made a video on saying it's okay to be happy. At first when this started happening, it was kind of scary for me, Saban Nation. Why you gonna say why you say it was scary? Because for so long I had been burnt out and all that. I forgot that it was okay to be happy every day. It's okay. It's okay to wake up every day with a sense of happiness and eagerness, and wanna do things and wanna bless people and everything I've been telling y'all. It's okay to feel like that. In fact, it's the way we should feel every day. But at first it was scary because I didn't feel like that for so long. I was just tired. I used to say, what am I gonna do? What am I going to do? Now I say, I know what I'm gonna do. You know, I know what I'm gonna do today. Well, I'm gonna do whatever they asked me to do. I'm gonna do it to my best of my abilities. I'm excited to do it. I'm blessed to do it. All right, GK says just pass by my friend. Sam Lane says, "Oh, Sam Lane, I hope you at least hitting the thumbs up, man. Please don't time out Sam Lane. He's actually a somebody that's watching a viewer, but he's just having fun. Saban Nation, it's okay that I'm a Bama fan. You and I get along. It's not that deep. Well, Saban Nation, did you see my video on my first Alabama game? It was in Tuscaloosa. And yeah, I went to Tuscaloosa. I was 19 years old. And I had a great time, and I shared that experience. And, you know, I sent it out. I shared it to the people that brought me, and they loved the video. So I still got to talk about my first Saints game. I did my first Cajuns game. I still got to talk about my first Saints game. The Saints won yesterday. That was the second win. I feel like it's good. I'm gonna get to it when I'm ready. Long story short. All right, J.C. Morrison. I think you're trying to insult me. That's not true, by the way. But hey, if somebody is, that's their life. You know, no worries. Getting so excited that you can't stop talking. It is. And you know, I gotta calm myself down, Saban Nation. I'm around people, and like I told you, people are in different times in their life. Not everybody is excited as I am, and sometimes I get overly excited. I gotta come down. I gotta calm myself down. You know. Right. Regina Sharp. Everybody check out Regina Sharp. I've been friends with Regina Sharp for a long time. She's a live streamer from the Philippines, and she does an amazing job on her channel. She cares about her viewers. She sincerely cares about her viewers, and I can say that from experience. I'll tell you what, I used to be back in the day. I'm gonna tell y'all more about myself as we go on along the journey, but I don't want to get too deep. I still want to stay private. But back in the day, before my day, I'll just say it like this: before my day would get started, I guess the time is different over there in the Philippines. So she'd be on, and I'd go on her stream and say good morning and just leave her a thumbs up. But yeah, we've been friends a long time, me and Regina Sharp. Johnny Ray Brown says Jesus loves you. He loves you and me both. All right. Regina says hello everyone. Donna says hey, Donna Freeman. Brooklyn says Ralph Macchio or River Phoenix. I gotta go with the Karate Kid, Ralph Macchio. All right, Sam Lane says. Sam Lane, as far as I'm concerned, LGBT is fine. Let's just keep it clean, babe. I gotta agree with you, Saban. You know, I don't think anybody should, honestly, my opinion on that, I don't think we should be judging anybody. You know, I think we all need to be about ourselves and our own journey. So that's how I feel about that. All right, Chip Wilson says, hey, what's up, Big Chip? Married to Candy. Chip's been a long time supporter. He don't put up content though, but I know he likes to fish. How about that for a couple, by the way? You got a Chip and you got Candy. You know, it's like they were meant to be. Like, you know what I talk about, that people are not. It's not a coincidence. Like, there's nothing in life that's a coincidence. I mean, come on, you got a Chip and a Candy. Sunshine says, gotta go. Be back. Stay positive. I'm gonna go check out your channel. All right. Remember me? I used to bully you back in middle school. Well, David, I'm actually 6'5" and I weigh 250 pounds. So there's nobody that bullied me in middle school. All right, Jacob Dean says, hey guys. Hey, Jacob. Jacob is a great moderator. I can't talk good enough about Jacob, man. I've only talked to Jacob on a StreamYard one time. I do plan on starting a StreamYards back up in next year. I still want to get my subscriber count to look a little more prettier, you know, a little more fuller, even though we had 5,600. I think the next big goal, if I would have to make one, would be 10K. That would sound good to people when I introduce myself to them as a content creator, YouTuber. All right, Guy says, you do fantasy football team? You do a fantasy football team? If so, show us your lineup. You know what, Guy? I'm gonna give you a little behind the scenes story. So I quit all my fantasy football leagues this year. So one of them I was in was $20 and one was $50. So I $70 a year. Well, the $20 one, I well the $50 one I lost in. I didn't do anything, but the $20 one I started 0-4. I ended up winning 13 games in a row and winning the whole league. I won $160. So I said, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go put me a new tattoo. So this tattoo right here, it's kind of hard to see, but it says "Forever Country." I've been wanting to get this tattooed on my arm, "Forever Country," and I went to get the tattoo. It was $150, and I gave the tattoo artist an extra $10. So I'll always have that as a, that time in my life, and as like that's like my championship trophy. But you know what, Guy, if you have any fantasy football questions you would like to ask in a live stream or anytime, or leave me a comment. I'll be glad to answer them you as best I can. Like I said, I used to play a lot of fantasy football. I may get back into. I think I'm gonna get back into it next year probably. All right. Brooklyn says barbecue and bacon. Yeah, that sounds good. I want to start barbecuing again, especially in the spring. Perry Johnson says, no, Perry, I never was, man. I never was. To be honest with you, I never was. Brooklyn says, Patrick Swayze or Matt Dillon? Patrick Swayze was probably one of my favorite actors. He played in Ghost, and he played in Dirty Dancing and Roadhouse. He was a very good actor. Rest in peace, Patrick Swayze. Jacob, thank you. I appreciate it. Diane Lane or Jennifer Grey? I don't know too much about those two. Good question. I guess if I had to pick, I know very little about them. I'd go with Jennifer Grey. Let's see. Guy says WWW. Don't know what that means. Brooklyn says Leonardo DiCaprio or Johnny Depp. Another good question. Leonardo DiCaprio played in What's Eating Gilbert Grape, which was back in the day. And he played in another movie. I can't remember the name of it. It was about a guy that was a stockbroker. It's called Wall Street. Wolves of Wall Street, I think it is, with Leonardo DiCaprio. You gotta be a little older to watch this show, but man, that was a great show. That was an entertaining show, He actually had a scene in the movie that said, "I'm not leaving. I'm not effing leaving." And this is mine, and I ain't going nowhere. If you watch this show, you know what I'm talking about. Guy is asking me a fantasy football question. First of all, I appreciate your fantasy football question. I want you to know in any stream or at any time, you could just ask me, and I'll be glad to give you my opinion. As far as, I know somebody, one of my close buddies, he has Derrick Henry in a league this year. Drafted him really high. And he's been telling me that Derrick Henry's been really hot or cold. So if I'm starting somebody because of that, I'm going with Saquon. That's just my opinion, Guy. Take it for what it's worth. If it don't work out, I'm sorry. But that's who I would go with, Saquon Barkley. All right, typical game, LSU and Alabama. That was a good game, bro. Hey, we tried, man. We were down 17-3 at halftime. I feel like Alabama is playing some really good football right now, and they very well could win the national championship this year. I'm gonna stay live with y'all, man. I'm having a good time. I'm enjoying this. I'm enjoying this stream, y'all. I'm having a good time with y'all. We got 4 people. Let's try to get to 20 thumbs ups. Typical gamer, I got a question for you. Are you a LSU fan? Are you an Alabama fan? Are you even a football fan? So let me know. Let me know if you found this channel because of college football. I do have a lot of stuff with college football coming, y'all. They got all these new head coaches that are gonna be hired. I'm gonna be doing researches on them. You just I'm an LSU fan. Don't mean I'm not gonna talk about who Arkansas hires, who Florida hires, Penn State. You know, all these teams. I'm gonna be because it's easy content for me. You know, I'll make a video about Arkansas, and I'll have Arkansas fans that will come in and and subscribe to the channel, and we'll then hopefully they'll see and they'll see maybe be inspired by something I have to say or be entertained, and that's how I plan on growing. All right, typical gamers, an Alabama fan. That's awesome, man. It's nice to meet you, typical gamer. It's very nice to meet you. I'm glad you found this channel. I'm an LSU fan and a Cajuns fan and a Saints fan. And, you know, LSU's having a hard time this year. I mean, I expect us to compete, and I think most people did. We were ranked number 3 early in the season. After that Clemson win, I expected us to be compete for a national championship. At minimum, was to get in the playoff. But that's not what happened. Things went south, very very south. You know, Miss beat us. We couldn't mess with them, and I think we hit rock bottom against Texas A&M. I'm glad I wasn't at that game. I mean, we were winning at halftime. I was actually in Bama Moore. Y'all check out Bama Moore. Tell him I sent y'all. If you like being that you're an Alabama fan, after you get off of here, go check out Bama Moore. Trying to send some people his way. And hopefully he does the same thing for me. Hopefully he sends people my way. But that's what we do. That's what content creators do. We're supposed to help one another. We're supposed to want everybody else to succeed, you know. Typical gamer says I'm a Falcons fan. So what do you think about the Falcons this year? Like I said, I'm 47 years old. I've been following the Saints since '87. I remember my favorite Falcons player. I'm not a big Falcons fan because y'all are our rival, being I'm a Saints fan. But I was a big Deion Sanders fan growing up when he played for y'all. He was unbelievable. And one of our quarterbacks, Bobby Hebert, he was there in the '80s. And the quarterback when we went to the playoffs in 1987, he ended up going to play for the Falcons. He's actually the voice of the Saints right now. He's on the radio on WWL 870 AM. Y'all can listen to him if y'all want. All right. Gar says W means win. And he says Falcons are bums. All right, we had 19 thumbs ups. We almost had the 20. That was the whole goal, to get 20 thumbs ups. Falcons are bad this year. Yeah. Saints, Falcons. Tampa Bay is doing pretty good. Still Tampa Bay is gonna make some noise in the playoffs. So we'll see. I'm gonna take advantage of the easy content, being that it's football season. You know, I don't know what I'm gonna do after football season. After the Super Bowl in January, I plan on taking advantage of all the storylines that are happening. I try to make at least I try to do about 3 videos a day, a lot of shorts to draw people in. But I mean, the content is as easy as it's ever been for me right now. But after the playoffs, I don't know. Maybe we'll do some baseball stuff. What's up, Brian? Brian, come on, man. You gotta hit me with a roll tide. If If you don't hit me with a roll tide, Brian, I'm gonna feel like something's wrong with you. So hit me with a roll tide. Y'all won the game. But I'm gonna just give y'all some behind the scenes stuff since y'all here. Cause I'll be honest with you, I don't think anybody's gonna watch this far into the replay. Hopefully I'm wrong. Thank you, Brian. I hope you had a great day. And I'm gonna hit you with a Go Tigers. Even though we're not going, don't seem like we're going too far this year, but um, I'm gonna do interviews, y'all. I want to do collabs, meaning I want to meet other YouTubers that I can help. They can help me grow. I want to hear their stories. Um, I want to do interviews. I want to go to places, different places that I've been in my life that have meant something to me, and I want to offer them uh, an interview as a sign of promoting them. I want to show y'all stuff like that. Um, all I can do is offer that to them. Not everybody's gonna accept it, but everybody has a story. Okay, my day was good. My day was great, Brian. To be honest with you, my day was great. Typical gamer says I'm a YouTuber, so I'm gonna do interviews. That's gonna be coming up in the new year. I'm gonna be trying to draw as many people I can in. I'm counting on y'all to help me by sharing out some of my streams on y'all social media platforms and sharing out my videos and helping me in that way. If y'all want to see me grow, and I know y'all do, that's the best thing y'all can do for me is to share out something, whatever inspires you. If there's anything that I say that inspires you in any way, let's get the message out. But I think we're gonna have a great holiday season this year. And then I'm just gonna do like vlogger stuff, I guess. Let's see, in February, in that time of the year, we'll start with Mardi Gras. We'll have Mardi Gras, and maybe I'll go to some parades and do some streams from some parades. As long as that, the thing is, when I go to like stuff like that, I have to keep the streams muted because of the music content. So hopefully y'all understand that about that. I'm gonna get back to doing reviews. Thank you, Typical. I appreciate that. If you have a community tab, please share me out on it. If you have social media, Facebook or anything, please share out at least one video. All you gotta do is go to the video, find where it says share button, copy and paste on, and that would help me so much in what I'm trying to do. So yeah, we have Mardi Gras in Louisiana. That is in around February. Then it'll be Easter time. We'll have college baseball. We'll have crawfish. I just got another idea. I'm gonna do a video driving through a crawfish. Y'all don't know this, but we have drive-throughs to pick up crawfish in Louisiana. I've never seen anybody make a video on that. I'm gonna do that. Y'all watch. Says K-Bet. All right, brother. XG Clips is saying NLGL LSU sucks. Yeah, we do. We do. I mean, what can I say to dispute that statement? I can't. I mean, facts are facts. You know, the proof is in the pudding, man. We're not doing good at all. You know, I'm just a fan. I don't get on the field. I'm not a head coach. I'm not in any way affiliated with LSU. It's just that I'm a fan of the team. You know, I root for them, pull for them. I want to see them succeed, but I can't make them win unless maybe one of the players or the coach would see my video and inspire them in some way. But other than that, I have no say so. But I appreciate your comment. I hope you like, comment, subscribe, and share. Help me. Jacob Dean with a thumbs up. Jacob Dean's always here, man, and I appreciate you so much. Jacob Dean, I bet you Jacob Dean You weren't even getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning, and then when you found out, you started doing that for me. You started probably getting a little bit earlier than you used to, just because you care so much about me and my channel, and I'm thankful for you, Jacob Dean, more than you know. So Jacob Dean comes in here, and he chats with me. Typical typical gamer says, "Don't hate on LSU. Your team probably sucks." I appreciate you so much. Thank you too. Thank you. You're very welcome, Jacob. Yep. Yes, yes. I used to get up at, I think it was closer to 5. What time I would get up, Jacob? About, well, I would do sleep streams. I would do sleep streams throughout the night, but I don't do it because my computer broke. And so I would pick up a bunch of people because of that. But kind of, I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of weird sleep streams for me. But I did it because I really wanted to grow, and I was just trying. Yeah, what's up, Shadow Clip Force? But we used to get up. Jacob would hear me wake up and all that in the streams. And he's always been very, very supportive. And we hadn't been talking for a while, but I think Jacob sees how excited I am to do this again now, and I hope in some way that's inspiring him. You know, why don't you get a new computer? Great question, Brian. Great question, Brian. That may be the best question you've ever asked me, Brian, because they're kind of expensive, to be honest with you. Uh, I'm not financially ready to spend the money, and I do need to sign in though on the computer to see what's going on with different things. But everything I'm doing right now is on my phone, and that's working for me. Roll of Funds Treasure 26 Hawaiian. BBN 14 says, "Remember me? I do remember you." Babang, oh Lord, look who's here. Babang popped in. Now y'all gotta check out Babang's channel. Oh my God. Y'all got to check out Babang. She's from the Philippines. She's got, I think, 35,000 subscribers. She does singing and all that, man. She's a great entertainer. Please check out Babang's channel, y'all. Please. All right. She says she's BBN 14 says go LSU, go Tigers, go Tigers. Yeah. Let's see. I'm gonna stay with y'all another 15 minutes. I'm having such a good time. We got 9 people in here. You're very welcome, Babang. You're such a great person. You're one of my original friends on here, and typical gamer. I'll tell you what. I'm not gonna do it right now because I just met you, but you keep coming back, and I promise you I will do it. But when I do it for you, it's gonna come with great responsibility. I mean, I don't want you when I make you one. I don't want you timing out just anybody. I don't want you hiding anybody. Okay. Or I'll take it back. So it comes with great responsibility to be a mod. I don't just let anybody be a mod. In fact, my true feelings on mods. I think mods mean more to some people than they should. I don't, I'm only a mod for certain people, and it's not a big deal for me. Maybe it would be a big deal for you, and maybe you be able to tell somebody, look, I'm a mod for this channel for Crisco's Country Life, and y'all check out his channel, and you know, I have a little story. Okay, Saban. See you soon. Take care. I'll be praying for you. All right, Babang's listening here, preparing to work. So I got 14 minutes with y'all. My truth about mods through my 7 years experience. When I first started this journey, I would go in these channels where, as soon as you get in, they would make people mods. As soon as you would get in, and then I had some mods when I first was growing. I was You know, I was first growing. I was trying to get, you know, I was just starting out. And I made some people mods, and then it made some other people jealous. And they were jealous, you know, because they weren't mods. So then everybody wanted to be mods. But then I got aggravated with the whole situation, and I took all the mods off. Well, I had some people that got upset because I do that, and they left my channel. Now you gotta understand, I'm just starting out. I'm trying to get monetized. I'm trying to get that 1,000 subscribers to watch, to click on the subscribe button. So I don't want to lose any. I don't want to lose anybody, which I still don't. I don't want to lose any subscribers. You know, every day when I look at the count, I want it to go up. I mean, I don't. I don't put. I don't put as much emphasis in subscriber counts as other people, because to me that's just like I say, like how many home runs you hit. That's just something that you could tell somebody you got, like a status symbol. I mean, people that don't do social media, they're so used to these big YouTubers that have 500,000 subscribers that it ain't nothing for some, or 100,000. It ain't nothing to say, hey, I got 100,000 subscribers. Look at my channel, and it sounds good. But I think you can be successful with where I'm at right now. I think you can be very successful when you get monetized and you get to your when you get to your thousand subscribers, and you hit your watch hours, and you're able to stream on your phone like I'm able to do now. I can tell y'all how much it meant to me to be able to do that. I had to try to draw people in especially when I first started. I created what was called the question of the week. So I would make these little questions. I'd come up with these little questions to try to draw people in, somehow tag my videos, and it took me a long time to get monetized. All right, Typical Gamer says, okay, bet V. All right, Dinker Susher says, let me read what you're saying. Oh, I'm not gonna read that, but that's not a good thing. All right, Freddie John says it's night. Freddie John says here is morning. Where are you from, Freddie John? Babang leaving the heart. Thank you, Babang. Thank you, Babang. Please, Babang, we got a lot of pull over there in the Philippines. Please share me out on all your social media, please, please, please. And thank you, thank you, thank you. I know you got 35,000 subscribers. You got a lot of people you can reach. Please do that for me. It would mean more than you know. Freddie John says, I'm from Bali. All right, I got about 10 minutes with y'all. My phone's actually charging up pretty good, but my vehicle's holding up. Another video I'm going to be making, I'm going to give y'all on my car, which means the warranty goes out. And when honestly, it'll probably happen this weekend. And so I'm not going to have a warranty anymore. So my question is, like, I'm gonna ask, when do you trade a vehicle in? I used to wait till 60,000. Next year I trade this thing in. I don't know, because I won't have a warranty. Something breaks. Okay. Babang says done shared. Thank you so much, Babang. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I can't express my thank yous enough. Eric Supreme says whole. Okay, whatever that means. Freddie John says, I can't be friends with you. I never said that, Freddie John. We can be friends. All right. Air Supreme, come on. I'm gonna hide that comment, Air Supreme, so that my moderators don't time you out. I'm gonna just hide it. I know you're just having fun. I don't want you to leave. I don't want to lose you. I want you to stay with me and get the word out, help me to grow. 21 thumbs ups. I'm very happy about that. Thank you, Freddie John. Done subscribe to you. You know, I had a video the other day. I had a live stream, and I got 10 subscribers in one live stream. For me, that's great. I took a video today too about thank you for 5K subscribers. I didn't do that. I didn't do a thank you video since like 800. That's how long it's been since I really just thank thank the people that made this channel what it is. That's the viewers. And so it came to me. I made that today. A little thank you video, just a quick thank you video. I want to do that for every milestone. For every 1,000, I'll make another thank you video now. I'll start doing that. Do I live in my car? No, I don't. It's very easy for me to go live in my car, to make videos in my car. It blocks out all the noise, and yeah, I'm a pretty private person. I do have a life outside of YouTube. I'm a very real person. I have friends, I have family that hopefully watch, and I have a good life, and I'm blessed, a typical gamer, and I hope you are too. I got this other guy too that I watch, and he's I'm a I'm gonna share out his. Now when I think about it, I'm gonna share his channel out on my community tab. And I've been watching him for a while. He's just an average guy. His channel blew up because he had, important things to say and share with the world. And he gets about 200 people in his streams. And I'd love to collab with him. I think he could help me out a lot. But bang with another heart. Thank you so much. But bang, Brian, is it cold there? It is, Brian. How about in Alabama tonight? Is it cold? Typical gamer says, I am. Okay, Freddie says, my language is bad. I got 7 minutes, y'all. 7 minutes. Let's get them comments going. Is it bad? If I'm wrong, please correct me and text me. I will, Freddie. I'm in the driver's seat. I promise. I'll keep you in line. Typical gamer says, you should watch Braden Price. I don't know who Braden Price is. Landon Brewster says, what's good, bro? Oh, man. Thank you for coming in. Please hit the like. Please subscribe if you haven't. Share. And you already left a comment, so thank you. I'm doing good, man. Really, the only thing the ones people close to me that I've been telling them, the only thing I'm having trouble with at this moment in my life, I have basic little things that we all deal with. I got in my hallway, the floor is buckling, and the wood came up and all that. So I have that, and I have my football teams that are struggling. The Saints, they only won 2 games. They did win yesterday, so I was happy. LSU, they play Arkansas this week. They struggling with it, and the Cajuns, they won Saturday. I went to the game. If y'all didn't see the video, I talked about it and enjoyed it so much. I talked to so many people. I tried to spread the word about the channel. Some people, the ones that I made a connection with, I felt like I could tell them about it. And some people actually subscribed. They may be watching right now. I don't know. But that's the only thing I have bad in my life right now. Football teams in my floor. Maybe I'll make a video about it. I wish you the best, bro. I love you, man. Thank you, Landon. You know that means a lot. My message is starting to get out to a lot of people, y'all. We tell y'all, I got 5 minutes left. I'm gonna tell y'all something. I really don't know where this channel gonna be next year at this time. I don't know, because one right share goes viral, y'all, and I got 7,000 videos. One person shares a message that I have that touches them, this thing blows up. And I'm talking, we could be at 5,600 subscribers one night, and I think about this every night before I go to bed. I could literally wake up and this thing could be 50,000 subscribers. It is not, that's the way social media works. It is not out of the question, y'all. I have faith. I believe that this thing is gonna get to where it needs to go. I'm gonna do my part. I'm asking y'all to do y'all part, to share out the stream. Use word of mouth. Let people know. Next year I'm doing business cards and I'm doing hats. I don't think we reach it that fast, but I'd go crazy if I ever woke up at 67,000 new subscribers. I don't know what I would do. Y'all gonna be the first to know about it. All right, Guy says, "Go Jags, go Lions." I can't sit in my car all night, y'all. I got 3 minutes and then I gotta go take a bath and all that. All right, Eric says, "Snails and mustard." LSU should beat Alabama. Well, you probably ain't should have because we played them already and lost. But yeah, I wish we could have. AG says, "Hello from Green Acres, Florida, bro." Hello, AG. Landon says pepperoni. I agree with you. Restaurant pepperoni is probably the cheapest pizza. Guy says, "Amen. Hope you make it." Guy, I'm gonna just tell you, hope is a very special thing. You know, my mindset is not if I'm gonna make it; it's when I'm gonna make it. And that's why I'm living so eagerly right now, because we're not promised tomorrow, and I feel like the time is now to make it. That's why I've been fighting so hard for this like last couple months. Nickel Pony says LSU projected to play either the Gator Bowl or the Music City Bowl. That's some weak bowls, but it is what it is. But bang, put up a little emoji with like a scary face. Once again, guys, says 67,000 subs. You know, we reached 5,000. That was my goal for the year. We reached that early in the year. Maybe 6,000. I don't. We're not growing that fast though. We're not really growing that fast. But hey, like I said, one viral video, we get there. If not, we just gonna continue to grow, like we doing, a little bit at a time, touching people's hearts a little bit at a time. John, what's up, John Marston? Please like, comment, subscribe, and share. It's my first time meeting you. Nice to meet you. But bang with the heart. All right, I'm gonna do this 3 more minutes. That's gonna make me an hour and a half stream. Then when I'm gonna click on exit, I'm gonna look at how many people came in. I'm gonna be pumped up. Pepperoni and cheese, nice. Oh, that's probably my favorite too. Just I could add jalapenos to like half because normally when I eat a large pizza, I'm eating it with somebody else. So not everybody likes jalapenos. MK's Vision says, "What's up? What's up with you? How you doing? Please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Glad you're here." So I got 2 minutes on this stream. If it was a weekend and I didn't have nothing to do, I may sit with y'all 4 hours. No lie, I may just sit with y'all and chat because I enjoy this. I love it. I love being a YouTube content creator. I'm gonna make a video thanking YouTube whenever I get a chance because it has really enriched my life. To be able to get my word out and meet all y'all from around the world. I mean, like you got the Bang that's from the Philippines. I don't know where some of you new people are from. Y'all don't want to type it in, but I'm fixing to leave anyway. But we got a lot more. Um, we got a lot more to do, y'all. With the good luck, we got a lot more to do. And got a lot more to share with y'all. I got a lot more. I have so many experiences, so we haven't even touched base. This channel, what I plan on doing with this channel, to help people, to give back, and to promote people, is what I wanted to do. But I was burned out. And now I'm back, y'all. And I'm back with a vengeance. I have the heart of a lion now. I made a video about I'm not gonna stop yapping at you. This is what I do, bro. I appreciate you though, but this is what I do. I'm not gonna stop. My cup will phone, and I'm not gonna stop for nobody. I believe this is something that I was put here to do. I believe in what I say, and I'm gonna keep doing it. But the message I want to share with y'all, I've been trying to share messages. Don't ever think the smallest thing you do for somebody won't have the biggest impact on their life. Bless somebody. That's what I plan on doing this year. Bless somebody with, be nice to somebody. Do a good, make somebody's life better instead of worse. All right, I'm from America, the good old red, white, and blue. Nice to meet you, MK Vision. IQ says, I hate when daylight saving time ends. Okay, so you'll probably be the last question because I gotta go in. But I don't know. I mean, I guess some people don't like the time change. That's a very good question. That's actually something I may make a video on one day if I remember. But yeah, some people wish the time would stay the same. They used to do it, I think, for the farmers to be able to tend to the animals and stuff. I think that's why they always did that. Don't tell someone to stop talking because you asked 599 questions. Thank you, typical gamer. I hate to leave, y'all. We still got 10 people in here. But I gotta go in. I got to leave, y'all. I got to go get ready for tomorrow. Look, if y'all haven't hit the thumbs up, do that for me right now if you're still in here while I'm still live. We got 23 thumbs up. I'm gonna give y'all a second. If you enjoyed the stream and what I'm about, please hit the thumbs up, and I would really appreciate it. Nova Wood says pineapple pizza. That sounds good. Bye, bro. Much love. Thank you, typical gamer. Okay, look. I keep saying I'm gonna leave. I'm leaving 3 minutes. That'll put us at 95 minutes. You have a great night, though, typical gamer. We'll talk more next time. I'll be back, brother. I promise. I do at least 3 live streams a day. I put up a lot of content, so please comment on anything you want. You know, leave a positive comment. All right, Posh Malcolm says pineapple and chicken. I got 2 minutes left. Jacob Dean, I'm still here, bro. I'm having such a good leave, but I'm leaving in 2 minutes. I'm going to do what I got to do to get myself ready for tomorrow, and I'm going to see how many people are watching the videos I made today, and hopefully we picked up a lot of subscribers in this stream. So tomorrow morning, I will see y'all. I'm gonna make Breakfast of Champions, tell y'all what everything's going on, and then I do too, Jacob. And then I'm gonna I'm gonna drink my drink, do a little review on my drink. I'm gonna do a live stream at probably 4:40 p.m. Central Time. I'm gonna do a quick live stream, maybe 10, maybe 15 minutes, see who's up. And then I'm gonna go get some food. I'm gonna do a review video, promote this place. Typical gamer, I get up very early. It's at 4:40 Central Time in the morning. I don't know, you probably won't be up at that time, I don't know. But that's actually my first live stream of the day. All right, Brian, thank you, brother. Appreciate you. And so then I'll do a little promotional video. Y'all gonna see where some of my favorite food comes from. And I'll see y'all tomorrow, y'all. I'm tired. I gotta go in. So we spent 95 minutes together. I gotta run, y'all. Have a great night. Go Tigers. Like, comment, subscribe, share, and we'll see you on the next one. Later.